What's up, y'all? We back at it with another movie review, and we're talking about Nobody 2. Now, when it comes to this movie, I really enjoyed it. I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10, but this was one of those movies where it could have been so much better than the first movie. It was only one thing that held it back, and if it wasn't for that one thing, I probably would like this better than the first one. Like, it was neck and neck, and I was like, yo, damn, this, oh my gosh, the action scenes, this is crazy. Like, I'm really loving the dynamic. We get to see more of the family. Oh, I'm loving this. It's better than the first. And then we get to the end, I'm like, and it's not the fight scenes or anything like that. It's one person that keeps this movie from being better than the first, and that's the main villain. This has got to be one of the goofiest, worst villains I've ever seen in a movie for adults. A rated R movie at that, man. This felt like something you would have seen in, what's that movie? The movie itself was really good, but it just seemed like something you would have seen in a Kick-Ass movie. Like, that's how I expect a villain in Kick-Ass to act like, you know what I'm saying? But she was just so over the top. It's like she was trying so hard to be evil or to come off bad. She felt like a Saturday morning cartoon. She felt goofy. She felt like she was trying her best to come off like the Joker, and she was just falling short. But if you take her out the movie, this was amazing, man. This was amazing. In fact, I think they should have made Colin Hanks the main villain in this movie, because he did a great job. In fact, I was like, yo, damn, this dude kind of badass. I like him. But then you get her introduced, and then it's just like, whoa. But enough of that. I'm going to talk about some of the great things. I like the family element that this movie brought. It was just him trying to go on a family vacation. You get to see a lot of people return from the first movie. And you just have it where, you know, this guy smacks his daughter. And I'm going to be honest with you. Most people would crash out over something like that. And you know what he did? Just that. He crashed out, and he made people pay. And then he started finding out that this city where he's on vacation at, this little town that he's on vacation with, is corrupt. You got corrupt police. You got people just corrupt working at the carnival. You just got corrupt people working there in general. And so he just goes on a, you know what I'm saying, a body spree. He just start catching bodies left and right. And you got it where his family, you know, you actually have moments where you're worried about his family. Are they going to be safe? Are they in danger? Where his family actually witnessing all the stuff that their father is capable of. Granted, some of this happened in the first movie, but I just think they did a better job of it in this movie. Like, he really just came off like your normal guy who's just trying to spend time with his family, just trying to have a nice vacation, no violence, nothing like that. But then he gets triggered just like he did in the first movie, and he just goes in. And from that point on, it's just him just beating the hell out of people. Now, granted, this was a rated R movie. It was some crazy scenes in here. In fact, I would say, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys because I think y'all should go check it out, but it's a finger scene. You'll know it when you get to it. It's a finger scene that's just so, I'm like, damn. You guys are all going to do the same thing, man. But all in all, I think you'll have a fun time watching this. For me, I gave the first one like an 8 out of 10. Like I said, this is probably a 7 out of 10. The only thing that really holds it back is the main villain. And, you know, if they would have just made her a little more serious and less goofy, or just, like I said, it just felt like she was just trying too hard, in my opinion. The action scenes was dope. You know, some of the laugh scenes was dope. It was a couple stuff that was outrageous, but with this type of movie, I mean, you don't go there expecting, you know, something spectacular. You just go up, you go to see it for great fun. Very similar to Beekeeper, a little bit of John Wick, but you know, John Wick is a little more serious. You know, he doesn't have the family element. Also, I would say a little bit like, what was the name of that one movie? Was it The Working Man? I would say a little bit like those vibes. So if you enjoy those movies, I think you would enjoy this a lot more, in my opinion. But all in all, had a great time. I'm not going to be one of those people that say the runtime was too long. I think it was like an hour and 30 minutes, and I mean, it was cool. It's a good watch, man. Take your family if they're old enough. And let me know what you think down below. If you like the video, thumb it up. Please subscribe. Hit the bell. I imagine you guys probably will have a great time with this. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.